Well, um, so today is Wednesday afternoon, just coming towards the end of the first week, and so far, this is fucking awful. Guys, so today is basically just a bit of a vlog entry for people who maybe come across the channel who are struggling with something sort of similar to what I've got. They've got some treatment coming up, or they've just had a crap diagnosis for something that's kind of relevant to what we talk about here. Today I'm about a week away from going into my surgery, and strangely enough, probably the biggest stress that I'm having is not being able to get out for a run, not being able to get out in the great outdoors. I'm stuck in this bloody house and everything's becoming a bit of a pain. Luckily I've got the bike, so I can still do stuff on Zwift and things like that, so I can still try and stick to some sort of plan and feel like I'm building towards something. With my diagnosis, and again with finding at the last scan that I've got to go for the surgery again, your kind of ability to plan is taken away from you, and your very short-term future is in the hands of your surgeons, your medical team, and it can be quite uncomfortable accepting that. The only thing I could probably say is trust that they're doing these things with your best interests at heart. If they didn't think it was going to help you, they would tell you. And as frustrating and as annoying as it can be to hear what they have to say sometimes, and as worrying, and I mean, I'll hands down, there's been times I've sat in Professor Kane's office and absolutely crapped my pants at what he's had to say. It's not always been bad news when I've been in there. I mean, more often than not, it's usually crap if he wants to see me. But, well, it's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. But, yeah, for the most part, through exercise and planning to do this Ironman, I've been able to kind of take back a little bit of that control and get some real motivation, and through that I found a real passion for this sort of stuff. So yeah, it really gives me a goal to work towards. So when I am at the moment like feeling like utter crap, that I can't get out for a run, I can't go and see my friends and things like that, and the kids are bored and my wife's bored because we all have to stay indoors, and everybody's stressed and worried, not just me, because who wants to see their wife or husband go and have major surgery? Who wants to see their mum or dad go through that? So we're all kind of experiencing it, sort of the same but different is probably the best way of putting it. In many cases I think it's probably easier for me because I'm kind of the one in control. If I'm having a bad day, they tend to have a bad day, and if I'm having a good day, then it's all good. So there is a little bit of guilt that goes along with that. So if you're feeling that sort of way with your own diagnosis, just know it's pretty normal. It was something I struggled with when I first got diagnosed. I just felt like I was upsetting my parents constantly and that, and when I spoke to Macmillan about it, basically I found out it's very common. So yeah, don't feel bad that you being upset is upsetting other people, because it's normal. If you didn't feel upset that you had to go through something like this, you wouldn't be right in the head like. So yeah, the whole thing's upsetting. Nobody would choose it, but some of us win the lottery. It's just not a very good price. So yeah, kind of moving on from that. Yeah, like I'd say, I mean, try and set some goals. Obviously your goals need to be within your own specific limitations. I've been incredibly lucky with the type of tumour I had, and because of it was a pretty bad tumour, don't get me wrong, but of where it was and the surgery that was on offer in my area, I made a really quick recovery. I was told they took all the tumour out. Obviously they must have missed a bit, otherwise I wouldn't be going back in next week. But yeah, I was pretty lucky. I kept all my mobility and things like that, and over time I managed to probably be a lot fitter. I'm probably fitter now than I've ever been in my life at 33. People say you peak in your mid-20s and stuff as a bloke. Wasn't true for me, because in my mid-20s all I did was play computer games, go to work, eat cheesy chips and go to Greggs twice a day. So I didn't do a huge amount of fitness and things, so I've definitely peaked later in life. And hopefully I'm still on the way up, so I'll keep going. Yeah, back to goals. Yeah, if you can kind of pick a goal that suits your interests, suits your abilities, or I would try and set it a bit above what you think you could maybe do, and just push your boundaries a little bit. Just because you get a life-altering illness, or you have to go through life-altering treatment, or you have a life-altering accident, it's life-altering. It's not life-ending. Life is about living and not just existing. It's like, if you take the attitude, oh, woe is me, and you just sit there and you don't try and do anything about it, you could be perfectly healthy for the rest of your days, and 20, 30 years down the line be absolutely kicking yourself thinking, I've been given this gift of extra time thanks to some good treatment and good diagnosis and things like we get in the UK, and then to find out only on your deathbed that you're kicking yourself for wasting your time and you've thrown that opportunity away. The way I've seen it, I mean, I met people through my radiotherapy who had much worse tumours than I did, and sadly a few of them aren't here anymore. And so when I'm feeling shitty and down like I am at the moment, I kind of think about them, and I think that really it's easy to sit there and feel like I'm unlucky, but the fact that I've managed to get through all that treatment with my faculties intact, I've still got good mobility and good health, I'm still here to see my kids, I'm still here to spend time with my wife, and I can still set goals and targets and try and improve myself, and hopefully through keeping records of this, try and help other people do the same. So I'll leave that there. But yeah, just as a final sort of point, the fact that you're still here and the fact that you're able to fight on, that's a good thing. It's not fun and it's not good that we have to go through shit like this, but unfortunately some of us have to, and it's just unfortunate that it's you, if it's you watching, or if it's your family members. But every problem to me is an opportunity to do something good with it, and even if that good is just to try and show people in other unfortunate circumstances that you can still do incredible things. So yeah, I'll leave that there, and at the risk of this becoming a bit too long, but hopefully it's a bit of use, a little bit of an insight of how I'm feeling, and hopefully if you're searching for stuff like this, you can relate to it, and it might hopefully put a smile on your face, and just let you know that you're not alone in thinking the way you do, because it's very normal. But yeah, just for lack of a better term, grab it by the balls and just run with it. Like, it's just do something.
Just do it!
And you can look back on this time as a bad experience that's maybe inspired you to do something like good or fun or interesting or challenging, and you can, I don't know, get yourself some sponsorship and raise some money and give back to the people that are helping you. Obviously for me that's people like Macmillan, so yeah, obviously with the Ironman hopefully I'll be able to raise a couple of quid for them. So yeah, I'll leave that there. If anybody has any questions or anything like that, or just wants to chat, just again, same as usual, just drop a message below, and I'll get back to as many as I can. So all the best, and good health.